everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in. Oh, that's me. Welcome in, Eric. Welcome in, Sir Trevor. Good job getting first, Sir Trevor. I'm very proud of you. I'm very proud of you. You jumped. You got that. You did that. You did that all by yourself. I'm so proud of you. Oh my goodness. It's been a day. I had to do work. Had to do the work thing. That was ugh. Work. Chibi penguin! Chibi penguin! Chibi penguin! Chibi penguin! Penguin. Chibi. But I had to do the work thing. You didn't get it because your phone's being weird. I'll beat up your phone. Give me your phone. I'll beat it up. I'll give it a stern talking to. I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but I'm happy that you got it. Okay. I'm not wearing my glasses right now, so I can't really see. Yay! But I like blinking, and I can't blink if I wear my glasses. So I blink a lot, apparently, according to the tracker. Okay, that wasn't a blink. That was me looking away from the camera. So today we're going to go into City Skylines and we're going to fix Penguin Port. Because right now I have a harbor that's putting tons and tons of trucks on the road that are all trying to get to the industrial area, which is on the other side of the map. There is no highway access for them at all. So we have to fix that somehow. I don't know how we're gonna do that. It is a mess. It is a mess. I don't know if we're actually gonna be able to do that. That's the dream. The dream is that I just make the highway get there. But if I'm remembering right, I looked at adding the highway in, and it was not an easy task. So we'll see if it's actually possible. We'll see if it's an actual possibility. I don't know if it is. But look at my hair swish. Swish, 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 swish. Chibi model's so cute. It's been a long day, and it's not even 5 o'clock. It's already been a long day. I made a Twitter post for the first time in like a month, and it was literally just to tell you all to come watch my stream. That's all it was. It wasn't much of a post. It really wasn't. It really was just me saying, hey, I'm gonna play City Skylines today if you're interested. That's all it is. And I don't think a lot of people are interested. I don't think too many people want to see the penguin try and fix Penguin Port. But it's gonna be so much road spaghetti. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be a great time once we get around to it. Guys? What? What are you doing up in my chat? Made an unfortunate realization. Is it that you'll never be as cute as Chibi Penguin? Is that your realization? Because it's a hard thing to grasp. It's hard to come to terms with it, but you gotta come to terms with it. Chibi Penguin is just too cute. What? I think he's typing. Chibi Poppy kind of reminds me of Kyle's cousin from South Park. Let's go see. How does that remind the glasses? Other than the glasses, I don't see it. We got the same glasses. That's about it. Everything I see with his eyes are closed. I don't see his eyes open ever. And the mouth size? Well, yeah, that's just because that's the size of my mouth. That's just how mouths work, Dan. I don't know what to tell you about that one, buddy. Oh my god, my boss called one of my coworkers Bud today, and I just stopped. I just spun around. I'm like, did you just call him Bud? Like, unironically, you just hey Bud. What? No, that is your employee. That's funny, but no. I don't understand. It's not appropriate workplace behavior. Not appropriate workplace behavior. Not at all. We use formal names around here. We use people's names. You refer to me as Poppy. And only Poppy. Yeah. Bud. I don't think so. Buster. Buddy. I can't think of others. Alright, I went grocery shopping earlier. I would have started earlier, but I was at the grocery store. Poppy. Fun fact, Poppy's real last name is Poppy. Her middle name is also Poppy. My name is Poppy. Poppy. Sir Poppers. Sir Pops. Pop. But yeah, I went grocery shopping. I bought some groceries. I bought some snacks. I bought a lot of snacks. I bought some stuff for meals. I bought some hamburger. Hamburger's on sale. I bought some hamburger. What else did I buy? I bought some whoopie pies. They're not very good. I'm very disappointed in them. We have a YouTube chatter that is posting pictures, but I cannot see them because Restream is trash sometimes. Oh, they're kitty cats in boxes. They're kitty cats in boxes. If anyone's wondering what was just posted in YouTube, it's kitty cats in boxes. All sorts of boxes and cats. Restream allows me to stream on multiple platforms for free. It doesn't allow me to see YouTube emotes. That is not allowed. It also doesn't allow me to see GIFs. It only allows me to see still images. Awesome, Chibi Mall. Thank you. I like it. I like it a lot. I've used it multiple times this week. I have not been bouncing back and forth between models. I've been loving the Chibi model this week. Look, I'm floating on the ground a little bit. I'm a little floaty. It's because I don't have feet. That's like the fourth yawn, and we're 12 minutes in. Not even technically. We're at 11:55, but it's close enough. All right, what are we gonna yap about today? Dana's going directly into the dungeon when he gets home. Well, yeah, that's where you stay. I love that this is the tallest Chibi I've ever seen. I can be smaller. I can be smaller. Do you want me to be? Is this better? Do you like this better? Oh, I'll hang out with this. I need to move. Oh, I'll hang out with the snowman. There we go. I hang out with the snowman. We'll just be over here. Is that your in real life height? No. You guys are being bullies. I was just being cute. And you guys are being bullies about it. I'm not. This is not my real height. I'm just no. I'm just playing around. How would I even build a snowman this big if this was my real height? How would I even do that? I couldn't do that. God, you... Walter helped. Cannon, you guys just can't help yourselves, can you? You just can't help yourselves. You just boop. We'll get the feet on the ground. You guys just cannot help yourselves. You just see Poppy just being Poppy, and you're like short. You just incorrect height. The Walter emote is so cute. I like the Walter emote. Walter's pretty adorable. In Animal Crossing, you roll the snowball. Well, that's how you make a snowman. Is you take a snowball and you roll it up, and you do that 3 times at slightly different sizes, and then you stack them. Then you get a carrot, and then you stab it with the carrot. We got lots of penguin emotes. I was always terrible at that minigame in Animal Crossing. I have never played Animal Crossing, oddly enough. I know that's might be hard to believe, but I haven't. I've never owned it. I always found it to be too expensive. If it was like $15, I'd probably buy it, but isn't it like 40 or like 60 or something? It's not inexpensive. It's a pricey game. And I'm just worried I won't like it. And then I'll have spent all this money on this game that I don't like. I worry about that with every game that I buy, though. Every game I buy, I'm like, what if I hate it? What if I despise it? We have a couple new games in the roster that I haven't tried out yet, but we're probably gonna play them. One of them is a store building game during the zombie apocalypse. What was that? That was weird. And one of them is ow! One of them is a colony builder with rats or mice. Rats or mice, I'm not sure which. I think it might be mice. It's kind of like The Sims. It's kind of like The Sims. I like The Sims Kingdom. I like The Sims. I like The Sims Kingdom. I like with more guardrails. You gonna make me do what I have to do. I don't want to have to do things. That's 5. All right. Why am I so eepy? Because I didn't get a nap today. Normally I take like a half-hour nap, if even. I take a nap between when I get home to when my dog starts crying, which is usually about 20 to 30 minutes. That's usually how long I have before he starts just going off. Plant. And a home loan? That's too real. Too real. We can't have a home loan. That's... No, I don't want that much reality in my video games. My eyes did some weird stuff that time. Alright, idea. Alright, Dan has an idea. I don't know what that idea is. The idea should be heading home. That's what the idea should be. Gonna start emailing the developers of the indie games you play on stream and see if they want to sweet talk them into adding a Poppy reference. Oh my god, that would be... I would die. I would die. I play indie games on stream? What do I play that's indie? I don't know what I play that's indie. I could start playing more indie games. I don't know what indie is a small... Kingdoms and Castles. I love Kingdoms and Castles. Kingdoms and Castles is a great game. 10 out of 10. Would recommend. You should buy it. I bought it. I played it. I played a lot of it. I got a lot of hours in that game. It's a good game. What about putting Poppy in a hamster ball? No. Have you played Poppy's Playtime? No. None of that. We're not playing horror games. We're not playing horror games at all. Nope. Maybe in October you might be able to weasel me into playing one, but no, I don't like horror in any sense. I'm a scaredy cat. I'm a scaredy penguin. I'm a coward, if you would. I'll own up to that. I'll own up to being a coward. Kerbal Space Program. What is that? You're gonna make me look it up, aren't you? I'm gonna have to look it up. Alright. Where's Steam? Okay, store. Kerbal. At $4. Oh, I know of this. Can't judge. I'm not great with horror games either. I just don't like it. I don't like being scared. You launch rocket. You launch rockets. Oh my god, I can't say that. I should edit Markiplier's rant about Poppy's playtime in a video of him just bullying Poppy. No! No! My friends want me to do a cover of the I'm Poppy song. Poppy. I'm Poppy. I think that's how it goes. They want me to do a cover of it. I don't know if I'm up for that. Oh no, he fell! He fell! Oh no! I'm watching the trailer of the game. He's falling down. Oh no. I think he's gonna be fine. Poppy can't go to space, she's just a penguin. I am just a penguin. If you play Spooky's House of Jump Scares, I would love it. That literally says jump scares in the title. It literally says that there's jump scares in the title. No, that would jump scare me. I know it. I know it would jump scare me, and I would cry, and I don't want to cry on stream. You've made me do it before. I'm not doing it again. I've cried on stream before. It's very embarrassing. I'm not very cute when I cry, okay? I'm very blubbery. Well, and like not just because I'm a penguin, but like I made you cry happy tears once. Yeah, I've cried on stream. It's pretty spooky. It's pretty spooky. All right, I've watched the start of this game. Came out in 2015. That's an old game. It's still $40 even though it came out in 2015. The audacity. How dare they not lower their price for being old? I feel like older games should have a lower price. It's ironic the jump scares are cardboard cutouts. Everything else is what you need to worry about. But jump scares. Dan gotta drive. Drive. Jesus, take the wheel. Take it from my hands. Ugh. It's warm out, but I'm still kind of chilly. But I'm not bundled up, so it makes sense that I'm a little chilly. If I was wearing all my bundled up gear, I'd be like dying. So being just in a t-shirt and in jeans is just, it's warm out. Been trying to get Poppy to play The Walking Trade. I mentioned that. I have some new games in the roster, and one of them is the zombie store game. I didn't know what it was called. Apparently it's called The Walking Trade. Distracted Dan. Bye all. Bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Drive safe. I'll see you later. See you later, alligator. In a while, crocodile. He didn't say it back, so I had to say it. I had to say it that way it got said. That's just how that works. I don't like leaving things hanging like that. I'm gonna check and see how many people are here. I usually I have it hidden because I don't like to know, but I want to know. 6 of you. I rolled a 6. Okay. I have people here. I need to entertain them. How do I entertain them, Poppy? Poppy, think. You could sing them songs. You could wiggle your head around like this because you can't really dance. You could play City Skylines. That's an option. But I tend to start zoning out on chat if I play City Skylines. So I wanted to do some just chatting before we got to that. But we could just jump into the game. Or we could ask Gamma what his favorite color is. Gamma, what's your favorite color? And Gamma, your name just happens to be on screen. I'm targeting you because you chat. You've been targeted. You chatted and now you're a target. What is this? Cow King has sent me 15 bits. Thank you for the bits, Cow King. You made the cute little emote pop up. Look how cute that emote is. Such a cute emote. Oh, and a big sip. I can take a big sip. I got an extra water bottle just for this. Awesome. Awesome. You don't remember what your favorite color is? Well, mine is purple. You can borrow mine if you want, but My favorite color is purple. I like a good purple. The purpliest purple. Thank you, Panda. You got gifts up a while ago, right? Like a couple days ago now, I think it was. Need to add a foot stomping toggle to this model. Bum, 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 bum. Imagine my feet stomping. Bum, 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 bum. Yours is yellow. Eric's favorite color is yellow, which makes sense because moth. Makes sense because moth. Hello, Dip. Welcome in. Welcome to the stream. How are you today? How is everybody today? Anybody have good news to share? I accept good news. Good news is accepted. What was that? 100 bits from King for Scarlet Orange. The color, I assume. Cow King likes the color Scarlet Orange. It reminds you of lamps. Yellow reminds you of lamps. That makes sense. I'll get you a nice lamp, Moth. I'll get you a nice lamp. Put it on. I'll put a little net, guard around it though. That way you don't accidentally, fly into the light. I'll make it so you can get close to the light, but I don't want you to actually touch the light because you might get hurt. Gamma, that's not good news. Gamma, you got some X-rays done? Did they show you the X-rays? I think X-rays are really cool. Not gonna lie, I like seeing X-rays. They're pretty cool looking. X-rays are. Did they X-ray your tummy? That's usually when you don't feel good. They got X-ray your tummy. Burnt my finger on a burnt out light bulb once. This is not good news. We're not, you didn't get to see your X-rays? That's not fair. They should bring you. They're supposed to bring them into the room, put them on the little light board, and point at stuff and tell you this is your organs. These are your bones. This is this. This is that. Okay. I have a story, but it has a little TMI in it. But I'm gonna tell it anyways. If you don't want to hear it, too bad. Okay, so when I was young, I got real sick. I got like stomach bending over in pain sick. Like couldn't figure out what was wrong. Didn't have any idea. My mom brought me to the not to the ER, but made a doctor's appointment for me. So we went to the doctors, and yeah, bending over in pain is not enough to get a nurse to bring you to the hospital. By the way, brought me to the doctor. They did some scans. They did. I think it was an X-ray. It might have been a different type of scan, but I think it was an X-ray. But anyway, they X-ray my tummy tum, and they're like, all right, let's find out why this little penguin's tummy tum hurts. And they bring in the X-ray and they put it on the whiteboard, the light board, the screen, the thing that makes it so you can see the X-rays. And they just point to my intestines and they're like, you see this? You see this dark area on your intestines? I'm like, oh no, I'm dying. Oh no, I'm not gonna make it. Apparently, I had so much poo in me that I was sick. I needed to go to the bathroom. That was the whole problem, is I just needed to go to the bathroom, and I just didn't. And no, it never clued into me. I was too young to understand that if I haven't gone in a few days, I should probably tell someone. I was too young to understand that. So they just point to it and they're like, yeah, that's the problem. Nothing serious. You're not dying. You're not. Just go to the bathroom. Okay? I'm like, oh. Well, okay. And then we resolved the problem. I took some Marilax, resolved the problem, Marilax is scary. But yeah, we solved the problem. Like little kid, I was afraid that I was gonna die. I'm bending over in pain. I'm crying. I'm in so much pain. I don't want to do nothing. I stayed home from school sick. Tylenol wasn't helping. Nothing was helping. Like child's Tylenol. Nothing was helping. I had to go potty. All because of potty break. That I just didn't take. But we fixed it. We fixed it. Eat an apple. Do apples help you go potty? I'm unaware. Do apples have fiber in them? I need more fiber in my diet. Well, I did back then. Now we're good. I haven't had any tummy X-rays in a little while, Apples have fiber, yes. All right, we're Yeah, I was just backed up. I was just full of poop. And like we were genuinely concerned about my safety and my health. But nah, I was fine. I was genuinely fine. It was just a little backup. What's going on here? Yeah, we're telling stories. Somebody had to get an x-ray. Let me scroll up and find out who had to get an x-ray. Who had to get... Gamma had to get an x-ray? I think it was. Yeah, Gamma had to get an x-ray. And it reminded me of a story about when I had to get an x-ray. When I was little. I was just a wee penguin back then. Just a little hatchling, you know? Just still had my down feathers, you know? Just... still fuzzy. Have you seen baby king penguins? And how absolutely adorable they are. And they get full size before they molt into their regular feathers. So, like, you have these massive babies that are just covered in their brown feathers. That's a big difference between emperor penguins and king penguins to me, is that emperor penguins are gray and white for babies, and king penguins are brown for babies. Like, they got brown feathers. Hello, Metal Gear Doll! Welcome in! Welcome in! Green apple? I don't like green apples! I don't like them. They make my mouth feel funny. They make my mouth all dried out. Medical not full of poop. Poppy now. Medical not full of poop. Yeah, not full of poop now. No. Now we're good. Now we eat fiber. We learned our lesson. We learned our lesson young. We eat fiber now. Yes. We do that. Back then, not so much. Not so much. Apparently not, anyways. I don't know what I was eating. I was probably eating a lot of chicken nuggies. Too many chicken nuggies, not enough apples. I love chicken nuggies. I also ate a lot of SpaghettiOs. Ate a lot of SpaghettiOs. SpaghettiOs were great. And then also Chef Boyardee raviolis. I would like to separate the ravioli from and eat the inside of the ravioli and then eat the pasta. You'd open it up. You open up the ravioli. And I didn't like the hamburger in the ravioli. I didn't like the hamburger pieces in the sauce. I didn't like that. So I would leave those. I didn't eat that. Re-animal with Dan. Re-animal. Re-animal with Dan. I can't decode this. I don't know what it's supposed to be. Stuffies agrees that green apples are not good. First time chatter, good chat, good chat. First time chatter agrees with me that we like them. They can stick around. Welcome to the community. Welcome to being a pen pal. Welcome to the igloo. Good call. Green apples, not good. No. They're too tart. I don't like it. And then the skin gets stuck between my teeth, and I don't like that either. And then I get really upset. I don't like biting into apples. I always cut up my apples. I cut them up into little triangle, slices. What are they called? Spears, I guess. A triangle-esque prisms. I don't know. SpaghettiOs, that's a bit over the top, though. Hey, I was a child with autism. I'm gonna eat SpaghettiOs, okay? We're gonna eat spaghetti. I don't eat them anymore. I think 13, 14 years old, I ate a thing of SpaghettiOs because that's what we had in the house. And I just suddenly didn't like it anymore. Like, there was no gradual getting over SpaghettiOs. One day I liked them, one day I was eating them like they were going out of style, and the next day I'm like, I don't like SpaghettiOs no more. And I haven't ate them since. SpaghettiOs. I love the SpaghettiO commercial where the can follows the girl home. I love that commercial. That was a good commercial. I watched that commercial all the time because it was on all the time because commercials used to be on all the time, guys. I don't know if you youngins up in chat know about this, but commercials used to not be skippable, and you couldn't pay to skip them either. You just had to watch them. But you also couldn't pause TV. You couldn't pause TV to go to the bathroom. You had to wait for the commercials. Metal Gear Dull has reached a 60 stream streak. 60. 6-0. 60. That is so many. Oh my god. That's over 2 months worth of streams. Oh my god. You've been here every single stream this year, I think. Like, starting in January. I think you've been here every single stream. I don't know exactly how many streams I've done, but I think you've been here for all of them. That's why my TV remote had some buttons to switch to the last visited TV channel. To jump TV channels when there's commercials on. I used to do that. I used to go from show to show depending on when there were commercials on. Or I would just get up and get a snack during commercial breaks. Or I'd go and bug my brother. Same with me and bologna. I used to love bologna. I don't like it that much anymore. Do you remember TV infomercials? Yeah, I do. I used to watch those if there was nothing on TV. I would watch an infomercial on the slap chopper. Is that what it's called? I can't remember. The thing to cut up your onions. I would watch the infomercials on that stuff. The ShamWow, the slap chop. Yeah. Flex Seal had a great infomercial. Hi, McPo. Welcome to the lurk. That was a great infomercial times. The cake tins that you can make to make ice cream cakes, like it's a cake tin with a hole in the center of it, but not a bundt cake. Like you would have the bottom of the cake, and then you'd have the top of the cake as a dome, and then you'd fill the dome up, and then you'd put it on the bottom of the cake, and then you'd have a cake with a center filling. And it recommended putting ice cream in there or something. That way you can have an ice cream cake. It'd make like a little dome cake. A little dome. Billy Mays here. When you heard Billy Mays, you knew you were about to hear something incredible? Yeah. Cocaine unrelated heart attack. Is that Tori? Is that a Tori emote? Tori! It's a Tori emote! Yay, Tori emote! I love Tori. That's a great emote. That's her Discord photo, I think. This is the shaking Tori one. Yes, that one. That one right there. That one right there. My Tori subscribers. Hi, Axolotl. Duck. I like ducks. My brother's getting pet ducks. Well, I guess they're not going to be pet ducks. I think they're going to be more like livestock ducks. I don't think he's going to name them, but he's going to get ducks, and he's going to have ducks, and I'm going to get to go over, and I'm going to get to see the ducks, and they're going to be in my emotional support emoji. Imagine she gets rid of it. I'll let her know never to get rid of it because Gamma loves it. All the super indestructible knives. Yes, all the knives that you can cut like through anything and it doesn't dull the knife. All lies, by the way. Every knife gets dull. If you can pet them, then it's a pet duck. You know what? You know what? You're right. He's getting pet ducks. He's getting pet ducks. I wonder if he'll name them. I don't know. I don't know what he's gonna do with them. I guess get duck eggs? I feel like chickens is more practical than ducks. But he really wants ducks. He has his heart set on ducks. And I don't fully understand why. Only have rubber ducks. Rubber duckies! Rubber ducky, you're so good. That was my best impression at Kermit. It's not very good. Yeah, so he's getting ducks. That's my news. He needs to borrow the trailer, that way he can go get the wood to build the duck cage pen thing. The thing where you keep the ducks. Ducks eat snails and don't destroy the lawn or garden like chickens do. Yeah, but like chickens, you can get chicken eggs, and then when you're done with the chicken eggs, you can get chicken meat. Is he gonna eat the duck? Maybe. Maybe he's gonna have duck for supper. I don't know. A duck pen. It's like a chicken coop, but for ducks. But for ducks. And then he'll have probably a little splashing pool for them, like a little pool in there, a little kiddie pool that they can splash around in. Splish splash, splish splash. I was taking a bath. Axolotl has a 35 stream streak. You don't eat animals though, then you're just pet ducks. Then they're just pet ducks. Then you don't have to eat. Are you vegan or vegetarian? Will you eat the duck egg or no? Like, is having pet duck completely useless? Like, other than the joy of having ducks? I don't know. Vegan since 6 years old. Oh wow. So no duck egg. No duck egg. So got some commitment. I haven't committed to anything that much. I haven't even committed to being like alive that long. Like, man, I'm not even that committed to that. I just have to keep waking up. It just keeps happening. For 6 years. Oh, okay. I'm not that committed to the 6 years either. Sorry, I don't have my glasses on. My apologies. I'm skim reading because my eyes aren't focusing very well. Six years that you've been vegan. Okay. That's still a long time to commit to something. Like, I mean, I've committed to Dan for like 10 years. That's probably my longest commitment is Dan. Dan is definitely my longest commitment. I'll stick with that one. Other than that, though, I don't commit to things very long. I thought it said 6 years old, too. Thank you, Invisible Man. I think it changed. I think it said 6 years old, and then it changed. You edited it. You edited the comment. I believe it. I know it. I know that you can't edit comments on Twitch, but you found a way. Yeah, I don't. Does that mean you're gonna eat Dan soon? Nah, he lost all the weight. He's not porky anymore. He lost all the weight. He's not good for eating anymore. It'd be a waste of resources. Hi, Roderick. Welcome in. That's a lot of O's. More of a lean cut of meat now? Yes, lean cut of meat. Dan's not here right now. Dan is driving. Dan is driving because it's Sunday. Sunday fun day. Only commit day by day. Who knows what tomorrow will bring? I will be honest. VTubing is the longest hobby I've ever had. It's been over a year. It's been like a year and a half now. I have never committed to a hobby for this long. I've done a bunch of little hobbies here and there throughout my life, and I've never committed to them. Like, I have a little fun here and there. I'm like, oh, I'm going to learn to crochet. I'm going to learn to scrapbook. I'm going to learn to do this. I'm going to learn all these different skills and all this different stuff. And I do it for like 3 months, maybe. And then I get bored. Or I just find out I don't like it. That's usually it, is that I don't like it. I tried embroidering. Didn't like that. I don't have ADHD. They last for like 2 weeks. I got like 3 months. And then it's not that I like hyper fixate on it for those 3 months either. I'm just like, I'm gonna try out this hobby, and then I just don't like it. I just don't. Scrapbooking has too much paper. It has too much going on. Crocheting hurts my hands. Needlework is pointy, and I have trouble seeing it. I think that was the biggest problem with embroidering, is I couldn't see what I was doing, and I'd get mad. What are other hobbies that I've tried? I did choir as a hobby kind of idea, and I did commit to that for all 8 years of school. But, well, 8 years of upper school. I did choir. But I did that because my friends were in it. And I was like, well, if I'm going to see my friends, I have to go to choir practice. Because they're all at choir practice. So if I don't go, I won't see them. So I'd go to choir. And then I'd go to band. Band I had a lot of fun with. I had a lot of fun with band. But I didn't keep up with my instruments after I graduated. I still have them. I bought them outright, so I still have them. I don't play them anymore. I could play them, but I don't. Although my dog doesn't like the clarinet, and I don't know if my parents' dog would be okay with the trumpet. My dog doesn't mind the trumpet. He just chills out when I play the trumpet, but he gets mad when I play the clarinet. Guitar, my parents bought me a guitar. I did not like it. It hurt. It hurts to play the guitar. No one told me this. Nobody warned me that you get calluses and it hurts to play the guitar. Nobody warned me. So I picked up the guitar and I played it, and I played with it for a little while. Then I started learning chords and everything. And after about, 2 hours or so, my fingers really hurt. And I didn't know going in. If they would have told me going in that it hurt, I would have told them not to buy me the guitar, because I am aware that I have no pain tolerance. I'm not, playing a clarinet and stuff hurts, but you get used to it really fast. You have muscles in your face that you have to use to play a clarinet or the trumpet. Trumpet hurts after a little while if you're playing a lot of high notes, but it really just makes your lips tingly. Have several hobbies, but I'm consider committing as something other than material. Yeah, I think the reason I like VTubing is it has no physical component. I don't have to buy stuff to VTube, other than the occasional video game. And you dropped your grape? A few months of pain is too much pain. Often it's the loud pitch of an instrument. A mute helps with it. Yeah, I like trumpet mutes because they make the trumpet sound funny. They make it go brrr. They make it sound funny. I like the there's one that makes it sound tinny. I like the tin mute. I don't know what it's actually called, but it makes it have a tinny sound. Unless you go into the 3D tracking route of VTubing. Nah. Now we're gonna stick with our live 2D models. I like the 2D look. And that's not even because I'm cheap. I just like the 2D look. I don't like the 3D look all that much. I love the 2D. I love the 2D look. I have questions, Axolotl. I have questions, but I'm not going to ask them because I don't want the answers. Alright, but yeah, so I think I've stuck with VTubing because I don't have to pay money to VTube. I got into it with $0.00, and eating grapes in the bath kind of sounds nice, to be honest. I can have grapes. Fun fact, I can eat grapes. I don't like green grapes, just like I don't like green apples, and for the same reason. They're too tart. I don't like it. Nope, don't like. There's green grapes in the fridge right now, and I'm not gonna touch them. Those will be my dad's. He can eat all of them. I don't want them. Not interested. Not interested in the slightest. Green. Now, do I like any green foods? I mean, vegetables are fine. A green pepper is okay. But green fruits? Well, peppers are technically a fruit. Candles? Don't tell Moth you have candles. He'll fly right into them, and then... Green fruits are mean. They're so bitter. And I don't like them. They're tart, bitter, whatever word you want to use for it. I don't like. And it dries my mouth out, and I don't like it. Dan eats green apples before recording because it dries his mouth out, and it makes it so that he doesn't have a whole bunch of saliva, so it doesn't make the, sounds and stuff when he's recording, the smacking your lips sound. I don't notice that in my recordings all that much, but I have a guard. I have I stole it from him. He used to have it. It's mine now. I use it more often. It's mine. I stole it fair and square. My little pop filter. We bought another one, but I don't know where it went. Watermelon. Watermelon. I can have watermelon too. I can have all the melons. I can have watermelon. I can have cantaloupe. I can have honeydew. I can have... What are the other melons? Is that all the melons? Is pumpkin a melon? I don't think pumpkin's a melon. Pumpkin's a gourd. I can have... Are there other melons? Those are the only 3 I can think of. Unplanned shift at work. Ugh. I don't like getting called into work. I just don't answer. Nope. Nope. I'm not important enough to matter. You can survive without me. I am a lowly crew member. You will survive without me. It is okay. Pumpkins are a vegetable. No, they got fruit. They got seeds on the inside. Those are totally a fruit. Pumpkins are totally a fruit. Vegetables. Apparently vegetable isn't a real thing. Vegetable is a word used to describe the taste of stuff. They're not actually a food category. It's not like anything that's a vegetable has another category. Honeydew? Yeah, I said honeydew. And cantaloupe. Are they nuts? They have a hard shell. No, I think it's a gourd. Like, squash. What's the other one? What's the other one that they always, that they use in place of pumpkin sometimes? I forgot what it's called. But what is a gourd? Let me Google. Gourd. Definition. A fleshy, typically large fruit with a hard skin, some varieties which are edible. Yeah. And then let's check if pumpkin is one. Is pumpkin a gourd? Yes, it is technically a type of gourd. And in a form of winter squash. Yes. Yes. We often use gourds as it's a fruit. It's a fruit. It's a fruit. Like cucumbers are a fruit. If it has seeds inside of it, it is most likely a fruit. Cucumbers are a fruit. Peppers are a fruit, like green peppers. I think jalapenos are a fruit. Jalapeno, a fruit. They are a fruit. So what are strawberries? I don't know. They have seeds on the outside. Let's find out. What is a strawberry? What is a strawberry classified as? A aggregated accessory fruit. What? 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 What is it? I don't know what it is. Is Moxie still bad? Moxie is still bad. Yes, yes. Moxie will forever be bad. Moxie is not good. Moxie is yucky. I do not recommend it. It tastes like medicine. It tastes like medicine. I don't recommend it. I know there's a big hype about it. Moxie's so good. Moxie's great. Moxie's an acquired taste. You acquire the taste by torturing yourself until you can stand it. That's how you acquire the taste for Moxie. I think the problem is that fruit and vegetable are not botanical categories. I think fruit is, but vegetables not. You're gonna try Moxie and you're gonna like it. All right, you do that. You do that. You go try Moxie. You let me know how it goes. It's not gonna go well, cause you're gonna. Yeah, vegetable is a culinary term. Yeah, for like what you put in a salad. Yeah. It's like tomatoes are, we all know tomatoes are fruit, but it's used as a vegetable in a salad. What about RC Cola? I don't know what that is. I've never had that. I'm unaware. I have another follower. When did I get another follower? Oh, Stuffies. Yeah, duh. Yeah, duh. Duh. Yeah. First time chatter up in here. New follower. Duh. Yeah, welcome to the igloo. I believe I remembered to say that. I can't remember now. But I was like, why is my follower count higher than it was when I started the stream? Duh. Weird. Oh my god, I'm a mess. I'm a mess of a VTuber. I'm just... You can't bring me anywhere. I just forget everything. Ugh. Well, you can bring me to, like, a secret place, because I'll forget. Like, you can bring me to a place that tells you a bunch of secrets, because I'll forget what the secrets are. Technically, a watermelon is a berry, and a strawberry isn't. Oh, lovely. Wisdom is to know not to put tomatoes in a fruit salad. I will put it in my fruit salad if I so choose. Do you watch Seven? Seven what? I'm guessing the name of the show is called Seven, and no, I do not. Salsa. It's a Morgan Freeman movie. No, I have not. I have not watched it. I like a good Morgan Freeman. Salsa. I'm allergic to most salsas. If we're gonna be quite... The basic ingredients of salsa, I'm not allergic to. The problem runs in when they add lime to it. They're like, we're gonna make it fancy and add lime. And they do, and then I'm allergic to it. Ketchup, I like ketchup. I put ketchup on lots of stuff. Ketchup is good. I used to put ketchup on steak, but now I'm a grown-up and I have acquired the taste for steak, and I like it without any sauce now. I like just the meat. I used to not. I used to like need to drown it in ketchup in order to stomach it, but now I... Will you watch the Michael Jackson movie? No, probably not. Probably not. I'm not interested. I'm not really. Nah, man. That's not my thing. I don't watch movies, though. I watch anime. If tomato is a fruit, then ketchup is a jam. Fair. I'll accept that. I accept that. Coffee beans are not beans. They are seeds of a berry. They are delicious. Well, once they're ground up and strained through water and turned into coffee. They are delicious. The coffee beans on their own. You can get chocolate-covered coffee beans where you're supposed to eat the coffee bean, and I don't like that. That sounds awful. That sounds like a terrible treat. Sounds like a trick more than a treat. Some cold brew in the fridge right now, and it's nice. I love cold brew. Cold brew is delicious. Would you make a PB&J with peanut butter and ketchup? Don't tempt me, just to prove a point. Just to prove a point. Will I enjoy it? No, it will be absolutely disgusting. But to prove a point that ketchup is a jam... You only eat a couple at a time, but it's pretty bitter. Yeah! They're not... I don't think it would be good. Do not kiwi a birthday cake pop. Kiwi's birthday cake! It almost started a house fire with that thing. Oh my god. Oh, Kiwi. I love her. She's great. Everyone was so mad at her for that, for all the candles. I thought it was funny, but nobody else thought it was funny. Everyone else thought it was bad. But I thought it was pretty funny. But it wasn't my house that was at risk, so I wouldn't do it. I don't think I could ever do a hand cam thing because I don't have the space. I'm just looking around. Like, do I have room to do like a ham like painting a model or something? I just don't have the room. Can't even categorize foods anymore. Too much work. We categorize foods into foods that I will eat and foods that I will not eat, and foods that I'm allergic to. Allergic to and don't eat do overlap. They are overlapped categories. But there's also a lot of things that I can eat that I don't eat because I don't like it. Like turnip. Turnip is disgusting. There's a turnip in my fridge right now because my parents wanted turnip. And I don't like it. I don't want it in my fridge. It's gonna make everything else yucky. It's gonna contaminate everything else. Apparently turnip is a rutabaga. I learned that today because my mom told me to go get a turnip, and I'm just standing there in front of the area where she pointed at, and I can't find the turnip. I can't find it. And then she points to the rutabaga and goes, that. I'm like, that says rutabaga. Right there, on the label, right there. Says rutabaga. But apparently it's a turnip. The sign did not say turnip. Beets are disgusting. I agreed. We have a lot of similar reviews, Stuffies. We got a lot of similar views on foods, it seems. Beets are indeed disgusting. Rutabaga. I don't know how to actually spell it. I don't know if that's how you spell it. I don't know. I don't even know how to actually pronounce it. I don't know these words. These are very technical terms. I don't know how to actually spell it. Mushrooms, they aren't plants. Yeah, they're not. They're not plants. They don't photosynthesize, do they? I don't think they do. They don't got chlorophyll. They don't got none of that. Can't be killed in any way that matters. And that's why they're the main villain in The Last of Us. The fungus are the problem. Took me quite some time to learn the term cauliflower. Yeah, cauliflower. And then we got broccoli, which is cauliflower's like sibling, I guess. I don't know. They're similar, but they're not the same. One of them is green and one of them is white. I do not like cauliflower. I do like broccoli. I like broccoli with some ranch dressing, or with some cheese, or by itself, but I prefer to dip it in something. I only knew the German word for it because broccoli is broccoli in German. Well, there you go. I like that in French, and potato is called a pomme de terre, which means apple of the earth, which is very, very interesting to me, because an apple is a pomme, P-O-M-M-E, I believe is how it's spelled. It might only have one M. I think it has two M's. I'm not sure. French like to add in extra letters. I feel like it probably has two M's. But and a potato is an apple of the earth because it is in the ground. An apple because I don't know. That's just what they called it. That's just what they decided to call it. You don't eat it like an apple. That would be disgusting. Then again, we also have pineapple. Pineapple is not an apple. It is not a pointy apple. It is a completely different thing altogether. Cauliflower is different from broccoli because the outer leaves enclose the head. Of which one has the leaves? I've never I think it's cauliflower. I think cauliflower encases itself. In antique German, you can also say, yeah, that earth apple. They taste like big radishes. I don't like radishes. Mice devoured by mice. I don't like radishes. Why would I like turnips? I don't like radishes. I don't like turnips. I don't like beets. I don't like I don't like anything in that general category of food. None of that. None of that. No. We don't like that around here. Dan should be rolling up any minute now. I'm gonna check my phone real quick. Please hold for the next available poppy. Okay. I have located the Dan. Because I have Life 360 because I have anxiety. He has a long drive, okay? I get worried. I get worried when it takes him a long time to get home, but it's because he's a long way away. Do you eat the leaves of the cauliflower? Well, no, I don't. I don't eat the cauliflower. I like broccoli. I don't like cauliflower. Are you supposed to eat the leaves? I don't feel like you're supposed to eat the leaves. I don't feel like that's part of the meal. I don't... She wants to eat you. He's not here right now. He's driving. And I'm not gonna eat Dan. I need him to edit my videos. If I slaughter and eat Dan, who will edit my videos? We can't slaughter Dan. We gotta keep him around. It's nice that you worry. It shows that you care. Oh, thank you. Most people just think it's because I'm obsessive or whatever, or I don't trust him. I trust him. I don't trust the other people on the roads. I don't trust everybody else. Everybody else needs to stay in their lane. Literally. Quite literally, stay in your lane. I stress out about him driving, okay? I stress about me driving. I don't like driving. My favorite thing about exploring new languages is how lazy they are with naming things, like that small mouse, that earth flower, that orb bird. Earth flower? Beets are a large source of table sugar, by the way. Gross. I don't. Now I don't want any sugar. I don't want table sugar no more. Just knowing that beets have anything in common with it? Nah. Dan's fine. It's all those other animals that don't know where they're going. Right? They don't know what they're doing. They don't know where they're going. They're on their phones. I don't like it. I don't like other people being on the road. Because I don't trust them. I was just saying that, Moth, that's one of my favorite things about, in French, is the apple of the earth. I was literally, pomme de terre. I was literally talking about that. You must have stepped away. Fly thing in the word-by-word translation of airplanes. Fly thing. Oh. That water penguin. I am a penguin. Oh, fun, I tuned back in just for a single brain cell moment. No, you stepped away for a moment. It's okay. It just means we're on the same wavelength, though. We're both thinking about apple of the earth. Fire thing for lighter. I like that in, instead of coming up with new Japanese words, they just tend to use the English word, but with a Japanese accent. Like, I'm watching anime, and, like, half of it's in English nowadays, because most of the words they use are, like, English words, but with an accent on it. And I'm like, I understand what's happening here. Same thing with a lot of, my parents, the French that my family speaks, the Canadian French. A lot of it's just butchered English at this point. I can understand a very large chunk of it. Confuses me when the word pan for bread shows up. Pain? Isn't French pain in for bread? Le pain? I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's spelt pain. I would eat raw potatoes as a kid. Yeah. Yeah. No. No. How'd you make it to adulthood? Are you an adult? You don't have to answer that. That's your business. I am not, my family's not from Quebec. We are not from the Quebec province. No. We're not. Don't you ever imply that we are ever again. Never. Never. I've never been to Quebec. I've never been. I've just hear other people badmouth it, and I don't know why. I don't know anything really about Quebec due to the fact that the only things I've ever heard are from people badmouthing it. I don't know if the things they're saying are accurate, because I don't know anything about the place personally. Pan in Spanish? Ah. How could you insult Poppy on this way? Yeah, it is. I've been insulted. I've been insulted. Nah. I don't know why, but for some reason the other provinces don't like Quebec, and I don't know the lore. I'm sure there's lore. I'm not going to get into the lore because it's probably political lore, but probably I don't know. I like calling history lore. It just makes me a little bit more interested in it. Thing I'm most interested about Canadian is the poutine. Yeah, it's French fries, cheese curds, gravy. And, I like to put ketchup on it. I like ketchup on it. I know that other people don't like ketchup on it because they're like, ketchup and gravy? That's disgusting, but it's good. It's good. Let me tell you right now. French fries, cheese curds, gravy, ketchup. Try it out. It's pretty good. It's mostly a joke about Canadians thinking Quebec is too French, I think. That sounds about right. P-fan. I don't know what that is. Haven't tried it, but I would just... You can make it with just French fries, just any cheese that you have, like shredded cheese and gravy, and make a butchered version of it. It doesn't have to be cheese curds. Well, it does to be authentic, but you don't have to be authentic. That's a lot of work. Never had gravy, but it looks disgusting. You don't like animal stew goop? Yeah? The vegan doesn't like it. Shocker. I don't like beef gravy. Beef gravy smells funny, it tastes funny, it looks funny. I like chicken gravy. Turkey gravy is a medium, but I like chicken gravy. I like all the goops. Just flour mixed in. You can make it with cornstarch if you want to make it gluten-free. You can mix cornstarch into the juices to make it gluten-free gravy. Sausage gravy? I feel like sausage gravy isn't terrible. I don't like beef gravy. I don't know. It's just It's just Goops like undissolved flour. No, like when gravy cools down, it if gravy cools down and is no longer a liquid, it becomes a jello of substance. It jiggles. It literally makes like a gloop sound when you put a spoon into it. It's so gross if you think about it. But you just heat it back up and then it's no longer gloop. It goes back to being liquidy. It goes back to being a nice liquid substance. But cool down gravy, no. Don't eat cool down gravy. It has to be hot. If it's not hot, it's not happening. It's gross. I don't even like seeing it when I put it on the plate to heat it back up. Leftover Thanksgiving gravy can be cut out of the container in jelly cubes. It really can. Bullying the vegan by naming meat she eats. I'm not bullying the vegan. I'm educating him on gravy and how it is kind of disgusting if you think about it for a moment. White gravy? I am unfamiliar. I know chicken gravy. I got chicken gravy. Also gross when it cools down, but less gross. Less gross than beef gravy. The things Americans consider in food is unfathomable. You don't get it. You wouldn't understand. Biscuits and gravy is a top tier meal. Biscuits and gravy, I used to be like, that's disgusting until I had it. Until I had biscuits and sausage gravy. And then I was like, you know what? You know what? This ain't that bad. They're pretty good. And now I can't have gravy or biscuits or sausage for that matter, for honestly. Sausage tends to be over-processed and has preservatives that I'm allergic to in it. Gravy is typically made with flour. Biscuits are always made with flour. Flour, salt, pepper, water. Isn't that just the beginning of a dumpling? That's how most sausage gravy is lovely. There's a reason it caught on in the South. Yeah, it's pretty good. I don't like a lot of foods, but I can understand why you guys like it. I love biscuits though. It's really hard to make a biscuit not good. Or a biscuit with some jam and some butter and jam. Oh, I love a good biscuit. I can't have them no more, but I love a good biscuit. I wonder how long I'll go gluten-free before I just give up. But like the pain is so much that I haven't found a food yet that makes the pain worth it, is basically where I'm at. Like with my lactose intolerance, cheese is worth the pain. The pain measures out. The pain to the love of cheese ratio, the cheese is higher on the I like cheese more than I care about the pain. But I have not found a gluten product yet that is worth the pain. It's just not. Then again, the pain for gluten is a lot worse than the pain for dairy. Can't you take the lactate or whatever those pills? Yes. I can take the cheese lessening pain pills. I can take those, and I do take those. I do have them, and I take them. Although I am currently out of them, and I had mac and cheese last night. Well, I ate it I have lactate milk though. My milk doesn't have lactose in it. So the base of my mac and cheese, which is milk, you know, that's the base of my mac and cheese, doesn't have any lactose in it. But the 2.5 cups of cheese I put in it, however, does have lactose in it. But cheese has less lactose than milk has, you know? A lot of the lactose is not in the cheese, so it's fine. Just tanks the pain like a madman. That's what I'm doing right now because I keep forgetting to buy more. You don't have any allergies, but you still have tummy aches? Well, everyone's going to get a tummy ache. Everyone's going to get tummy aches now and then. I had a tummy ache today, and I didn't eat anything I'm allergic to. I just had a tummy ache. It just happens. You just get tummy aches. Tum-tum pain. And you just suffer, and then you get over it. McGuire. Eating the pills before cheese is called pre-gaming. Yeah, we pre-game the cheese. Oh, yes. We do. Because you're supposed to take the pills with the first bite of dairy. That's what the instructions say anyway. So, like, the first bite of ice cream, I was really bad at swallowing pills when I was younger. So, like, I'd have to put the lactate pills in the ice cream in order to, like, actually take it. But that's what I'd do, is I'd cut it, I'd, like, break it into smaller pieces and put it in my first bite of ice cream. And then I'd eat that. And then I'd still struggle, but I gotta get it. The ice cream just hurt too much. Ice cream is one of the few that hurts more than it's worth because there's just so much lactose in ice cream. It's just cream. It's just iced cream, you know? That's what it is. I can do frozen yogurt pretty good though. Frozen yogurt doesn't cause that many problems because yogurt doesn't have as much lactose in it for some reason. I don't know the science behind it. I'm not a scientist. I'm a penguin. But I do know what hurts my tummy and what doesn't hurt my tummy. So, stomachs are terribly designed. They hurt for completely random reasons. Man, if you don't put enough food in your stomach, it starts to digest itself. Like, but if you put too much food in your stomach, it has an absolute fit. Like, you just can't win. There's no winning. I want more Reese's. I have Reese's just sitting on the other side of the room. Just over there. And I want it. But I already had one, and I'm trying to only eat one a day. And there's 5 more over there because it was a 6-pack. And there's 5 more. And I want to eat at least 2 of them. But I'm trying to only eat 1 Reese's a day. Because they're more calories than they're really worth. They are a lot of calories. But I want it so bad. It tastes so good. There are gluten-free products, but they are almost always worse than their gluten equivalent. They are pretty much always a downgrade, but they do exist. Tummy hurts when you eat eggs. Eggs is a very common allergy. Eggs is one of the big 9 allergies. Watch yourself. If eggs give you a tummy ache every time you eat it, do you get any mouth pain, any throat pain, any hives, sweating, vomiting, nausea, any of that? You might be allergic to eggs. It might be a mild allergy, but you might be allergic to eggs. Watch yourself. That was the start of your vegan journey? Yeah, that checks out. This is what I'm saying. As a society, we never be slim again. We advance too much food. But there's healthy food. There's healthy options. And even some of the unhealthy options, if you just don't eat a ton of it, you'll be fine. Like, if I don't eat all 6 of those Reese's in one sitting, I'll be fine. Like, it's just, I want all 6 of them. Ow, I just bit my tongue. Ow! God. Is it bleeding? No, okay, we're good. You can photosynthesize now. Oh, that hurt. Sprouted grain breads are supposedly good for gluten problems. I've also heard that if you eat, like, pasta from Italy, it doesn't cause as much problems as pasta from America. But I'm just sitting there going, I am not willing to deal with the pain if you're wrong. If you're wrong and the pasta from Italy causes the same amount of pain as the pasta from the United States, I will never get over it. I will be livid. I will be in pain. I will be mad. I will be in pain. And I'm not here for it. I'll just eat my gluten-free rice pasta. It tastes fine. I like it. It's good. I eat it all the time. Ah, my tongue hurts. Ah, bit it. The sun never shines in Germany. It's gloomy like 300 days of the year. That sounds like there are certain places in the US like that. I'm not, we had a nice sunshiny day today. Nice sunshiny day. You only stop eating when you feel ashamed. That's the only limiting factor. I stop eating when my tummy's full. When my tummy gets full, I stop eating. I also eat like gooder options because I want to not get diabetes. And diabetes runs in my family and I gotta be careful. I can't mess around with my weight. I can't play with that because once you get diabetes, getting rid of diabetes isn't really an option. Once you get it, you got it. And I'm trying real hard not to get it ever. It's not that I'm trying to avoid it till later, and I don't want it ever. Zucchini noodles, gross. I also hate chickpea noodles. I tried them, don't like them. Don't like them. They keep marketing them as alternatives for regular pasta. They're not. They're not an alternative. Well, I guess they're an alternative. They're not a substitute. I can't just put chickpea pasta in my dish and expect it to taste the same. Rice pasta, however, I can't tell the difference between rice pasta and regular pasta. It tastes the same. Switched to whole grain some years ago. I'm indifferent whether it's whole grain or not whole grain. Either way, it has gluten in it, so. Only way I like chickpeas is air fried with olive oil and spices. You don't like, what's the hummus? Hummus is made of chickpeas. Switch to the zero sugar options of stuff. Yeah, if I'm gonna put the effort into drinking the calories, I'm gonna drink the calories that taste better. You know? Like, root beer zero tastes awful. Like, I don't like it. So I'm gonna just drink less root beer, but when I drink it, I'm gonna be happy because it's gonna taste good. You know? Because if I drink the root beer zero, I'm not going to enjoy it, and then I'm drinking calories for well, I guess it's technically 0 cal, but I'm drinking not water for no reason because I'm not enjoying it. I could just drink water at that point, and I will drink water. I drink plenty of water. I got a water sick redeem for goodness. Guacamole all the way? Nah, I can't have guacamole. I can't have none of that. With lemons and garlic, I really can't have that. I can't have that at all. Nah. I'm going to die. I can't be vegan. I'm allergic to too many foods to be vegan. Plus, I just like steak. That's also a limiting factor. Just drink water, guys. Soda's garbage. Root beer tastes delightful. I am not going to give up root beer. I will drink less root beer, and I do drink a lot less soda than I used to. I used to drink in high school. I had a Diet Pepsi addiction, and I say that full seriousness. I drank about 6 to 10 cans of Diet Pepsi a day. I did not drink water. I only drank Diet Pepsi. And it was so bad that when I finally realized what was wrong, like when I finally clued into how unhealthy that was and how bad for that bad me that was, I quit drinking Diet Pepsi completely cold turkey. I just stopped altogether. And when I tell you, I was a terrible person for like a week. I was moody, I was grumpy, I had headaches, I had stomach aches, everything was wrong for like a week after I stopped drinking Diet Pepsi because my body was so acclimated to it that it just... Dan's being a bully. That I was so used to drinking all of... Yeah, the sugar withdrawals. Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. But I still can't drink Diet Pepsi. The smell of Diet Pepsi, like, makes my eyes, like... Well, I don't know. I still don't drink it. Even I don't drink it in moderation. I don't touch the stuff because I've drank enough of it to last a lifetime. I do not want to eat Dan. I'm telling you, I can't slaughter him. I need him to edit my videos. He needs to edit. He cannot be slaughtered. No. No. He's too important. Yes, exactly. He's still fulfilling his duty as an editor. He's a snack. He's a catch. He's a snack. You only drink 2 or 3 a day sodas? Like cans of sodas, liters of sodas? What's the measurement here? Like I had little cans of root beer for a while that I drink like 1 or 2 a day. We're all druggies here with our food addictions. You gotta eat food to survive, and it's very easy to get addicted to it. You can't not have food, but then having too much food is obviously a problem. Having not enough food is a problem. Having too much of the wrong foods is a problem. Not having enough nutrition. You can eat a ton of food and still not get enough nutrition. And I am a culprit of that one. I didn't eat a lot of nutritious food for a very long time. Caffeine is my only real vice at this point. We need caffeine to survive. It tastes good and I eats it. Yee. Vegans can be addicted to food too. You're just addicted to vegan food. You're just not addicted to steak, you know? You can still be addicted to food though. You can be a fat vegan, that's possible. Yeah, sugar. You can eat all kinds of sugar. No, Reese's has milk chocolate on it. Reese's are not vegan. No. I think Oreos are though. I think they said that Oreos are vegan just by accident, not by design. They just accidentally didn't have any dairy in them. For some reason. For one reason or another, the cream-filled dessert doesn't have milk for some reason. Weird. Did you ever hear about... Yeah, I did read about how Coke won the lawsuit about a frog and it's one of its cans. So, someone claimed there was a frog in one of their cans of Coke. And they sued Coke over it. And they were like... They claimed there was. But Coca-Cola was able to beat the lawsuit by informing them that nothing would have survived in a can of Coca-Cola. It would have dissolved. The bones and all would have dissolved if there was a frog in a can of Coke. There would have been nothing left. And that is how they proved their case. I think that somebody wanted to get a lawsuit out of... Just full Giga Chat, that's not true. It would have dissolved. Our product is that acidic. It's not even acidic. What is it? It's something. It's something. It's dissolvey. There's a word for it. I don't think it's acidic. There's another word. But it's whatever. It did show that it dissolves teeth, so maybe... Well, yeah. It erodes corrosive. Thank you, Axolotl. Thank you. You got it. You knew what word I was trying to get. You knew what I was trying to get to. You knew what was up. I haven't started the game yet. It has been an hour and 32 minutes, and I have yet to start the game. You guys keep distracting me. I have to fix Penguin Port. Penguin Port is a mess right now. It is an absolute disaster, and you guys keep distracting me. How dare you? How dare? With your topics and your antics and your entertaining communications. Coke works as a meat tenderizer. Gross. And it's usually... Yeah, we talk a lot about food in this channel. We talk a lot about food. I could be a food critic. And my criticisms would be, I'm allergic to that. I'm allergic to that. I'm allergic to that. I don't like that. Somebody once told me the world was gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. Yeah. I hurt my throat saying buddy. Okay. I really want to play the game, so we're gonna launch the game. We're where cities, skylines play. We're probably not gonna play for a long time, cause we've already streamed for a while, so we probably won't play for a very long time. But we are gonna play. All right, I need to move chat over to here. I need to move Poppy down to here. Boop. We need to come over to here. Okay, and then video game audio, we want City Skylines. And then video game, we want City Skylines. Alright, and then we will bring up the video game. There it is, there it is. There we go. There we go. Oh, I need to move chat. Twitch chat. Yeah, we'll put Twitch chat right there. That covers up some stuff, but it doesn't cover up a ton. Still in just chatting. I've just got here, okay? I just got here. Other people are watching this game right now. Maybe they'll come here. Maybe the people playing City Skylines will come and raid me because they're also playing City Skylines, you know? Maybe that's what will happen. Alright, can I buy this piece of land? I can. Okay, so if I buy this piece of land, I can make the highway come this way and around to the port. Yes. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I've done it. Okay. So we need... Play the game. Okay. We need... We'll have... Where will we put the highway? Where will we build the highway? We're gonna build it up along this side of the the place. I think... I'm thinking really hard. That's what we're doing right now. Right now we're doing big thinking. We're doing big thinking activities right now. Okay. Can I fit 2 lanes of highway back here? I can. Maybe. Okay. Demolish that. We don't need that where we're going. Okay. And then... Okay. We're making this happen. We're making this happen. How am I gonna... It's too close to the edge to put an off-ramp onto it. am I gonna do this? Okay. Okay, road spaghetti. Road spaghetti. It's done. It's been done. It's been connected. Don't look at it. Don't look at its shame. Right there. Right there. All right, we're doing it. We're doing it. All we had to do was buy an entire piece of land. Okay, okay. Now how are we gonna connect it over here? We'll just do one of these things. Yeah, we'll do one of these maneuvers. Or do we wanna... Nah, we'll do one of these maneuvers. Only an entire piece of land. Yeah, we had to take land from somebody to do this. But they didn't need it. They weren't using it. And then... Yep. Okay, back to building the highway. Alright, alright. Alrighty. And then we connect this. We might need two of these. I wonder if the second City Skyline ever sorted its crap out. I don't know. I don't know. I play this one. Okay, and then... But then we're also going to put an off-ramp right here. It needs to bend this way. Put an off-ramp right there. Where can I put it? Right there. Okay. Yes. Yes. We'll go with this. We'll go with this monstrosity for now. And then you may be wondering, what am I gonna do over here? Don't you fret. I have a solution. There we go! That's bad. I don't like that. No, don't delete. Let's do... There's a reason I deleted it. There we go. Just a sharp turn. Just a sharp turn. No roundabout. No roundabout necessary. Just a nice sharp turn. Oh, I messed up the directions at some point. Oh no. Okay, well, more of it goes this way. At one point I turned the roads around, but we'll fix that. Okay. Any other places I turned them around? No? Good. Good. Oh, yep. There we go. There we go. That doesn't work. They're allowed to go that way. No, I think I have to turn this whole thing around. Or just crisscross them over here. Road spaghetti. Road spaghetti. Road spaghetti. Okay. Turn that back around. Turn around. Don't need that one. Alright, people are using it. People are using it, which means that it must work. The fact that people are using it means it works. Which, look, there's people using it right now. All right. Okay, so this is working. This is working. This is a mess. Over here is a complete mess, but it's working. Okay. This went a lot better than I thought. Alright, let's go see if if it's working down here. Alright, let's see where these cars all go. They're still choosing to go this way. But why? Okay, you give me that, I give you this, encapsulate all that. Oh, don't want to miss any. All that, including the roundabout. Now, oh, give me back that district. We need to set some district policies for this district. Some policies for this district include... No... Heavy traffic ban. Alright, so the heavy traffic is not allowed to go into that roundabout. How are they gonna get deliveries in the residential area? Beats me! Sounds like a them problem. But we have banned the big vehicles. They're still using it right now because I think they have to reroute. But once they reroute, they should elect to use the highway. They should. I need to build a bus route. Oh no, the thing is right there. I do need to put an underground walkway there though. Look at all those jaywalkers. We need to fix that. Yeah, we don't need electricity. We don't need electricity where we're going. Okay, there we go. Do you guys know how adorable Poppy is? Like, really adorable, it's true. Ah, you're being so cute. Why are you being so cute? What have you done? Why are you being cute? I'm scared. I'm concerned. Why are you being cute? Yes, the 18-wheelers are going back. Okay. No, don't do that. No. Absolutely not. Yeah, use the little turnaround. There's really no reason I'm just being a dude. Suspicious. Alright, let's watch. Let's watch. This should go better. Yes! Yes! This is exactly what we want to see! Using the brand new highway! Alright, did that lessen up traffic problems? No, this is still a mess. This is still an absolute disaster. It's not as bad as it was, though. It was a lot worse. So this is improvement, I guess. I guess. This one's pretty bad. Is there a junction right there? That's the problem! I found the problem! There's a stupid street light right there! Alright, that should fix things up. Maybe. Maybe it'll make it worse. I think that's fixing it. I think that's helping. This is still a bad spot, but like overall, it's helping. This is a mess. Alright, we're gonna get rid of this street light. And put a stop sign right there. Right there. Where's the next street light? It's just stop and go traffic. It's just so bad. That does need the... It's not helping. Where is everybody going? Everybody's going the same way. Everybody's trying to get to this roundabout. That's where everybody wants to go. Everybody wants to go up here. How do I get them up there faster? And without this? What if I make it 6-lane traffic? They're still only using 1 lane. Okay, they're using 2 lanes here. Empty out this cemetery. We're tearing this down. We're tearing down this stretch. Firehouse, you gotta go somewhere else. You can go right there. Alright, once the cemetery is empty, we're tearing this down and making this a 6-lane road. Or at least 4 lanes. At least 4. 6 might be excessive. I don't know. But whatever is happening, the problem lies right here, I think. Actually, are they putting a street light right here? Is there a... No. Okay, I was gonna say, I will mess someone up if there's a street light right there. Clear out the cemetery to make room for 10-lane highway. Yeah. I don't care about your I don't know. It was gonna be funny, I swear, but I forgot what I was gonna say. So I'm seeing that a lot of people are taking this, doing this loop-de-loop, and then taking this to go this way. No, because that would just bring them right back where they started. Why are they doing that? Let's see if this blue truck does it. Yeah! That blue truck just did it. And then they go back in. Let's grab this truck. Let's follow them. Okay, nope, they didn't do it. Let's grab this one. Alright. I didn't grab the truck. Alright, let's see if this one does it. And then where do you go? Okay, so they're turning around. They're okay. Road spaghetti. So they're coming up here. Alright. Road spaghetti! Oh, now our toll booth doesn't have power. Did it! Got it! Got it! It was a puzzle, but I did it! It's a puzzle that I completed! This is so bad! But we had to get power to the toll booth. We can't not have the toll booth. Alright, there we go. Now the only people coming down here are now people truly leaving the city. What about this one? What's going on with this one? We got a lot of trucks going down this one. Why are they only in one lane? There's 3 lanes. This is a 3-lane highway. Why are you all in one lane? Spread out! Why are they all using one lane? I don't understand. Okay, we have some people using the other lanes. Other lane stinky? Did they just turn around right there? Oh my god, they're turning around. That is an illegal U-turn. That's why they're only using one lane. It's because this is a turning lane. Oh my god. Oh my absolute goodness golly gracious. I'm gonna figure something out. Oh wait, why don't I... Oh, I just saw a place. Alright. We're making progress. We're making progress. This is good. This is good news for the kingdom. It's fine. Everything is happening is fine. All right. Hmm. Road spaghetti! Easy fix. Oh. Okay. Maybe you should have broken the road pasta before boiling it. Nah, 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 it's fine, it's fine. It's very loopy. It's working, it's working. It's not working! It's working just fine. There's too many lanes here. I need... Alright, this is probably a bad idea. Should I just put all that work into making it fit? Slope too steep. It's flat. What do you mean slope too steep? There. All right. That's better. This seems to work. This seems to work. Okay. Screenshot. All right. There is some congestion, but there's no standstill traffic. So I think I'm going to take what I can get. Oh. Standstill traffic. I think it's just because I don't need a street light there. I don't think I need a street light right here. I think if we just have a free-for-all, it will work just fine. We'll put the street light up there. I think that'll work. I think this is a possible solution. Yeah, that fixed that right up. Alright, let's go find the next one. This roundabout. This is still emptying. We're working on fixing this situation. This is a work in progress. It's going down. They've done a lot of it. Oh my god, look what's happening here. The hearses are doing this maneuver. They're just going back and forth across the road because the crematorium is right here. I don't know if anyone else finds this humorous, but I look at them just crossing this traffic. Oh, they're going somewhere else now. I don't know where they're going. $830 left in there. We do need to move the crematorium. It does need to be moved. Oh, we have to move the police station too. Oh my god, I put everything right here. That should be fine. Alright. I put everything in really bad spots is what I'm learning. I've caused a lot of my own problems. Oh, I'm hungry. I could use something to eat. How long have I been streaming? Oh, it's 7 o'clock. I've been streaming for... Alright. I'm the reason I can't have nice things. I am the reason I can't have nice things. Why am I so hungry all of a sudden? All I can think about is snacks. You'll have a sandwich or something. Give me a nice ham and cheese sandwich with a pickle. This is so bad. $580. 60, 50. Apparently they can fit 10 dead bodies per hearse. Pickle. I love pickle. Pickle is good. A lot of people are going this way. That's the residential area. A lot of people are just going from here to there. Interesting. Oh, is this empty yet? No. Alright, let's go find something else to look at while we wait. Let's go see if there's any cruise ships coming in. Oh, there's one leaving. Police officers. Small storage space for secure door. That's a prison cell. They're advertising their prison cells as storage units. This is beautiful. This is lovely. Look at the cargo ships. 100% full. Goodbye. Goodbye, cargo ship. Hello, cruise ship. Hello. Are you okay? You're crashing into the docks. Oh, they're just jaywalking. They're not using the path. They're just well, there's not jaywalking. There's a crosswalk there, but they're not using the path I made for them. Especially for them. This is lovely. And then we get a whole bunch of cars coming out of the thing. They go around and then they go up there. Or they can go that way too. That way is also an option. I don't know why you'd prefer to go that way, but... Oh, because I don't have an option to go that way otherwise. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. They're just going whichever way they can. I didn't do a great job, okay? I did the best I could do, but that wasn't great. There is a dead body here. That's fine. We got people using this. A little bit. A little bit of people are using that. That's good. Just a couple. Nothing major. Alright. Is this empty yet? Where is it? Facility emptied! Alright. More lanes! More lanes! I don't know if this will fix all my problems, but it'll make me feel better about them. More lanes! We needed more lanes. They were going from 3 lanes to 1 lane, and they just couldn't fit. Alright. Do we have any that come from this direction? Any monorails? Yeah, there's one. Okay. Okay, there is. That's all I needed to know. That's all I was just curious. Alright. This is also a problem place because it squishes it down to, I think, 1 or 2 lanes. Down to 2 lanes. There's not too much I can do about that one, though. And this place is way too busy to tear it down. That is not an option. $106, 170 people waiting in line. It's impressive. We have a lot of people getting on and off of these rides, monorail. It's not a ride, it's a transportation. It's not a ride. I totally wouldn't misuse it as a ride. It's basically a little roller coaster, you know? We get a lot of foot traffic. I like, oh wow, this is getting filled up. Okay. We got 4 rolling and it's still not enough. Let's make it a bigger monorail. Make it one of the 280 seat ones. Or 240. My bad, my bad. But if we can seat more people, we can save more rides, you know? There's already more people getting on. Okay, and where's this one? Oh, it's the bus one. Lots of people getting on and off of this one. We might need another monorail. Oh no, they're catching up. They're catching up. All right. There's nobody at this one. Okay. There's still nobody at it. Do people get off, though? Alright, a lot of people get off here, but they just don't get back on for some reason. I'm not... You have to remember there's day and night cycles, too, so sometimes people are heading to work and some people are heading back from work, so, like, that matters, too. That looks better. How's traffic over here? Good, good, good. Traffic up here, still a little wonky. Traffic in the spaghetti. I'm gonna call it good. I'm gonna say it's good. It's good traffic. It's good spaghetti traffic. Very good highway traffic. It's just, you know, straight highway. There's not too much to it. Are these all going? Okay. Give him a lane here too. Yeah, that's gonna get very congested. That's gonna be a problem. That's fine. Oh, we got 2 cruise ships trying to dock at the same time. Okay. Well, it worked out. One left right as the other one showed up. Okay. Should I call if no one comes to pick up the dead? Do we need another crematorium? Death care. We should be doing okay. I guess we'll put another one down here. We don't actually have people down here yet, but eventually we will. There's a fire. There's a large fire. Are we doing anything about this large fire? Are we... Is it gonna heal? Is it just gonna stay burnt? I don't know what to do. I'm not sure how to handle that. I'm gonna stick a watchtower in there. Tracking your movements? I don't care about your movements. I care about you paying your tolls. Oh no, there's a fire! There we go. What's this? Fire station. Okay. This one. It doesn't transport a ton of people, but I mean, it's honest work. People seem to be willing to walk. From one monorail to the other is not a long walk. And a lot of people are doing it, so I feel like it's a reasonable distance. Road spaghetti! We'll eventually turn this into some sort of district. We have all this area up here that we haven't played with yet. Could branch off the highway over here and put, you know, houses or something. I don't know. The crematorium doesn't have power. Power. There you go. We got you covered. Yeah, quite a few people walking. Where are they walking to? What's that? Is that a puddle? I wonder how much we could save on firefighting if we gave people smoke detectors. Let's at least give this district smoke detectors. Everybody over here gets a smoke detector. I'm tired of all the fires. They're always on fire over there. all the ferries. I love them. It's a little sad that I can't get the cruise ships and stuff up through here. Because I think that'd be great if I could. Have them drop off at this center. That'd be great. Let me try again. Yeah, it can't go. It can't do that. Can I make a bigger? I think I made the biggest one possible. That ferries can use. Yeah, it says that it creates paths that ferries can use. It says it right on there. But I want my big boats up there. What if I terraform? I'm gonna flood the place. I'm gonna flood the place. Alright, we ready to flood? Time for a flood! Pausing the game might have saved it there. Alright, now can I do what I want now? Can it make its way up here now? Why not? I need to go get soil from somewhere. Or I need to put soil somewhere. Where do I want to make a hill? Okay. Become a road. Or I want but boats up there. You know? Okay, okay. But it has to be a straight shot? Okay. I almost have it. It says that right there doesn't work. We gotta get rid of more soil. We're building a little mountain over here. We're gonna get this. Hi, Seraphine! We're just destroying the landscape over here. Don't mind me. Don't mind me in the slightest. Just destroying everything the people hold dear. For the sake of progress! Big sip from Hydra. Big sip. Alright. Wah! Beepo, beepo. Beepo, beepo. So I could put one over here. But I still can't put one up here. I have a feeling I have to destroy over here in order to get what I want. You can't always get what you want, but I can because I'm willing to destroy people's lives over this. I will destroy everything you guys hold dear. Oh, that was the wrong way. Okay. Now, did that fix my problem? Nope. Nope, it did not. Right here, so I think right there needs to go. Too much soil. Too much soil? Okay. Asking Poppy to give a 50k point redeem. I don't want to do a 50k point redeem. What's different from here to here? Oh, wait. Was that holding us back? Too much soil. I'm spending all of our money. I will make this happen. Alright, it can go further now. It can go further. Okay, all of this doesn't have power all of a sudden. Alright, give it power back. Okay, we have power again. Ugh. Ugh. I've destroyed the land and I still don't get to have what I want. Oh well. Oh well. I say. Why does it have to be a straight line? Boats can turn, you know. Boats can turn. What, you don't have enough water? Why don't we have enough water in the city? I still don't understand why over here doesn't have water. Why is over here lacking in the water? Okay, I'll give them a water. I'll give them one of these. Oh, they have one right there! Oh! Oh, the shore! I sucked all the water out of the shore! Oops! Will it refill? Oops. Alright, let's go fill this back in. Um... Well, we can just take this soil. We have plenty of soil over here. I've destroyed the ecosystem. We might flood everywhere by doing this. Instead of fixing the problem, we might just cause a massive flood. Some of the water is returning, I think. I think we're going back up. I am destroying nature. I am. But I'm working on restoring nature. Don't mind me, just causing problems. Yep. That was bound to happen. I don't remember what it used to look like. Gotta go have fun with the spaghetti. I've moved on from spaghetti. Now we're causing natural disasters. We are completely destroying the ecosystem. We are... Have a wonderful natural disaster. Thanks! I'll do my best. Okay, okay. We're close. The ferry can now function again. We fixed the ferry, so that's good. That's something, right? We'll just... flatten that back out. There we go. Never happened. We never caused a natural disaster. Don't look at this part that's not filled back in. Oh, it automatically connected. Okay. There you go. Have some power. What's this? A lumber mill? What's that doing there? That didn't belong there. That was weird. Alright, we have done it. We fixed everything. We caused a lot of problems. We fixed a lot of problems. We made roads spaghetti. It works, though. God, imagine it in the winter. Ugh, no. Okay. Yeah, okay. Let's take a look at what we have. We have Penguin Port. It is the land of the wonderful. It is a wonderful place full of wonderful things. Everybody loves it here. Nobody dislikes it here. Everybody loves it here. Let's look at citizen happiness. Everybody's happy. Everybody's happy. Pollution, we got some. Fire safety, it's not very safe over here, but that's okay. We got lots of public transportation. I've worked very hard to get public transportation set up. Lots of trees. Lots of leisure. Oh, we won the stadium game. Everyone got happiness from that. Public libraries is its own little section. We don't have escape routes. Terrain height. Districts. Disaster protection. We don't have that. Tourism. We get a lot of medium wealth people attracted to the city. Alright. Attractiveness. Alright, really only here is attractive to tourists. Okay. Service points. We have 1. Land value. Very valuable over here. Very valuable. It's coming along quite nicely, I think. Levels. Everything's pretty high level. Everything is... The offices are all medium level. Why are the offices all medium level? How do I get offices to be high level? What do you need for a high level office? I don't know. I have a couple of them. These are all low level industry. How do I make them better? Industry, it's Industry 4.0 over here. They should be higher level. Do they need parks? No, they have parks. Do they need unique buildings? I'll find something to give them. What's this? I can launch rockets? Okay. Okay, anyway, I was looking to see if there's something I can add over here, but it's not looking like it. So we are going to kill the stream. There's a building on fire. The 10th anniversary park is on fire. It's out. That's good. Who gave the penguin the launch codes? Hee hee hee. I will never give them back. No, I want Twitch. I want Twitch. Twitch is what I want. Alright. Let's see here. Is there anybody playing this game? Let's go check. Let's go check if there's any VTubers playing this game. No. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's in a different language, though. It's in Spanish. It's in Spanish. I don't know Spanish. That one's in Portuguese. Let's see what's this. Oh, well, their stream is over, so I guess not them. All right, we'll just go to someone I'm following. That's it. We're rating someone I'm following. That's what we're going to do. Okay. We will raid Oh my god, this is such a hard decision. It shouldn't be. There's not that many, I swear, but I'm still struggling. I don't know why we're following this person. I also don't know how big of a channel they are, but they're playing Pokemon, and I like Pokemon. Oh, their stream is over too. Apparently everybody's ending their stream right now, and they're making it very difficult for me to find someone to raid. Huh. Well then. Anybody else want to quit streaming while I'm looking for someone to raid? Anybody else? All right, we'll raid this big streamer. We'll raid Euphoria Plays. They're a bigger streamer. They got 73 viewers right now. It's crazy stuff. We'll raid them with our cutesy little stream, and it'll be a great time. I don't know anything about them. They're 18 plus stream. I know that much. They're playing Minecraft. We're going on an adventure. I don't remember following this person. I'm not gonna lie. I don't remember following them, so I don't know anything about them. Why is there 13 of you here? Okay, why? We'll just go with it. We'll go with it. That's so many. Okay. At least I feel a little less inadequate. Okay. Oh, let's get this raid going. Okay, let's quit to main menu, I guess. Bye-bye, Roderick. Bye-bye. I'm sorry I can't bring you on raids, Roderick. I'm sorry. Okay. Everybody be on your best behavior. Be good. If you're not 18, don't come on the raid. That's just the general rule of thumb. Don't come on raids if you're a minor. I don't know where I'm bringing you. And bad things could happen. Alright. Thank you so much for coming to today's stream. I will see you all in the next time, which I think is tomorrow. We'll see what happens. We'll see where the day brings us. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Bye-bye.